Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Durarara X2 Ketsu, or you can call it the third core of Durarara, which is on episode 9. So this episode right here, wow, inside I'm being a little salty after what just transpired, especially on a certain character, because honestly, it is really, really rare for him to actually have this kind of action happen to him, which I will explain in a moment. So let's get started. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, we have to it that things were starting to look a little ugly here and there, you know. As for Akabayashi, or the guy with the freaking slashed up eye or something, which I've forgotten, which he seems to have somewhat of a role in the series, which I can't really figure out completely yet, you know. It seems like he, but anyways, as the episode continues with its own procedures here and there, we have to it that Anri and Saki are trying to go meet Celti, but apparently she's not there, and she ends up seeing Karoto-san with Seiji's sister, and his somewhat of a girlfriend, and Karoto-san says we gotta find a way how to get out of here, because right now the whole town is a mess. Everyone's like a horde of zombies somehow, and it's all because of this guy with the beard and him controlling what Hanahawa, whatever her freaking name is, Nirakawa Haruna whatsoever, and Erika is on the run apparently. As for Izaya, he seems like he can't really do anything to Shizu-chan, because he's very strong, so he decides to make him suffer. He decides to kill him by making him suffocate by using chemistry, like oxygen, carbon dioxide, something other involved. And I'm thinking in my mind, what the hell is he? Like a freaking chemistry genius or something? Well, he is an info broker. He could get almost a lot of information anyway, so understandable. But apparently there's been a talk about Rochi and these other two girls, which someone has a role here and there, you know? And we get to know that Izaya has been planning to try to kill Shizuo for a long, long time, to my surprise. Though, it should have been obvious or hinted at that I'm supposed to figure out, which I'm pretty sure everyone would be telling me, but I didn't expect it to see it coming this far in a certain sense, you know? Anyways, as the episode continues, we have to it that things were starting to look a little ugly for the time being, while Chikage, whatever his name, Chikage or something, the guy who fought Masaomi one on one, apparently went to a certain location where there's a bunch of people here and there, apparently, you know, which is pretty troublesome. Of course, there was a scene about Mikage Sharaku, the freaking red hair kickboxing girl fighting Verona and Kasani Kujari. But apparently, I get to see a scene where Izaya finally gotten hit by Shizuo. You know, he somehow when he lit something on fire, which I should have been organized here and there between Izaya and Shizuo's fight. Celti somehow made that fire disperse for some reason, and therefore Shizuo used this advantage to see that Izaya got distracted and managed to shake Izaya off and use a freaking railing or something, that whatever that thing is, and then hit Izaya like a freaking baseball bat. And I'm thinking in my mind, what the hell? That's impossible, you know? This is what I mean, what happened to Izaya. It's rare for him to get hit by Shizuo on certain occasions. Maybe when his guard is really down, to my surprise, but yada yada yada. And we have to it that Anri is concerned about a couple things here and there, you know? And of course we have to it that Rokujo Chikage, on the other hand, that guy who drove Kita around, says he's gonna go find the person who's behind the ski mask of Ryogami Mikado, because apparently he's hiding somewhere, and we get to see a scene where he is hiding, and it's very, very dangerous and scary, because we do know that Ryogami Mikado has a gun. So I don't know what he's gonna use that for, but hey man, I really see a death flag coming right now, okay? It's really scaring the living crackalack out of me, and I do not want any characters to die. Seriously. It's really gonna smack me in the face and hard head first if anything should happen. As for Shinra, he ends up meeting this girl with the glasses who wants to make Izaya suffer greatly and try to screw up his life. But we get to hear from like Shinra telling the girl like Izaya's soul is like a little fragile, you know? He's actually more human than any of us, etc. And a lot of things about what Shinra says about Izaya to the girl with the glasses who wants to make Izaya suffer, the one who made Celti's head like in public like appear, you know? Yada yada yada. I'm thinking in my mind, wow, dude, I think Shinra might have some understanding to Izaya, but I'm not really sure about that, you know? It could go both ways for me. I don't know. But this episode right here was pretty cool. All I can tell you right now that between the fight between Shizuo and Izaya kind of ended with Izaya being a baseball bat, and it shows him that he's flown through a window and he's injured. And of course we have to it that a lot of things are starting to happen in the city, like the Psycho and so forth, because of Haruna being controlled by this other beard guy, which I believe he is the one that like hit Carota. And as for Carota with Walker, Henri, Saki, and the Seiji's older sister and his somewhat lover, you know, yada yada yada. A lot of things have been happening in this episode. I'm very sorry for being a little disorganized. It's very hard for me to try like recap everything all together in a certain sense after what's been happening in this episode. Otherwise, I'm just really tired. So, if anything else, I'll see you guys in my next video also. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye-bye.